So this is the very first episode of Secret of Business Success about TVET and entrepreneurship. And we couldn't have been at a better company than this, the best car detailing company in Ghana now. I mean, it is difficult to find any company in detailing that surpasses this company. What are we talking about? Let's go in and talk to the owner of Sesil Car Detailing Company and let him tell us what TVET has done for him and is doing for the country.
My name is Emmanuel Awumee. I'm the lead facilitator for Sesil Entrepreneurial Coffee Session and the CEO of Sesil Ventures and an author.
If you can tell us just briefly, Sesil, what is Sesil?
Good. Sesil is a brand behind car detailing. Now, it's a car care consultancy service that provides car care in terms of detailing cars, adding value such that the depreciating value of vehicles can be minimized, so that in times of resale, you can get a good resale value for your vehicle. And so it goes into trying to restore the vehicle, maintain the various components, materials that have been used to construct the vehicle. So for instance, the vehicle is structured into three major sections. You have the interior setting of the vehicle, the exterior setting of the vehicle, and the mechanical setting of the vehicle. Right. Now, when you watch carefully, there is a certain behavioral pattern that a new buyer of a car goes through. Now, when that car buyer goes to a car market, he sees the beauty of the car, he or she gets attracted to it, admires it. That's the exterior. The next thing you see them do most often is to want to open and inspect how comfortable the interior is. Then the next thing is to open the hood of the vehicle and check the engine, looking at how the engine condition is, then the fuel consumption capacity, power, and all that is spoken about. Okay. Now, after such a person buys the car, the behavioral pattern changes. Okay, now much attention is paid to what? The mechanical aspect, the engine. We tend to pay a lot of attention in maintaining the engine. If you ask any car owner, how do you care for your car? He tells you he changes his oil frequently, he checks his battery, he ensures that his engine is performing well. And so they have a routine schedule that they give to maintaining their vehicle. It is rare to find somebody saying that I maintain the exterior and interior of my car. Basically, and most often, what we see car owners do is to drive to the washing bay, just get a car washed because it's dirty. But there are a lot of technologies behind maintaining the exterior and interior of cars. Now, you have to realize that the interior and exterior of the car have certain materials and products that has been used to make them up. So for instance, the paint work on the car. The paint serves as a protectant against rust and also creates a value system in terms of beauty of the vehicle.
The aesthetics.
Exactly. Now, this is what the paint does. All right. Now, if you don't take care of the paint work on your vehicle, it will lose that gloss look, that will lose the beauty. Right. And then it will also erode such that you might expose certain parts of the metal surface on the body that will expose it to oxidation, and then you begin to experience rust because the coating on the metal has been removed because you are not taking good care of the paintwork. And so there are various products and chemicals that have been manufactured to ensure that when you use these items on the paintwork, you can preserve the quality of work on your car body. Okay. To protect it from being oxidized or losing that glossy look, and also holding its position to prevent the body metal from rusting. Secondly, when you take the interior of the vehicle, the interior is made up of various materials. You are looking at the vinyl, you are looking at some fabric, some of them uses leather. All right, so once these materials have been used, they need to be cared for. For instance, using the leather material in a car, there are certain products that you don't have to use in cleaning them. All right. When you use certain product in cleaning the leather, you begin to experience fading of the leather surface. Okay, it begins to lose that original leather fine finish that you had when you bought the vehicle. Okay, and so you have to regulate the type of materials and product you even use in cleaning the leather material. Then you come into the vinyl, the dash panels and all that. Okay, they also require certain products to be used. So if you're not familiar with all this, by the time you realize your leather has started cracking, you begin to experience a very bad disorder nature of the materials that have been used to manufacture in the interior of the vehicle. All right, so this all requires knowledge. It requires technology to get to acquaint yourself with, to be able to approach all these stages. Okay, so if you don't do that, all these materials that have been used for the interior depreciates. Okay, they go bad. So at the point of resale, if you want to sell the car, remember the behavior you put up when you were going to buy the car. Exterior admiration, interior admiration before engine. The new buyer of your car will behave same. But when he looks at the exterior and it's not looking good, the interior is not looking good because you were not caring for it, he will not want to pay a good price for it. And so the depreciating value would have been affected heavily. Even though there's a natural depreciating value that affects every car, your inability to maintain the exterior and interior of your car can heavily affect the depreciating value of your vehicle. All right, and so in as much as you give attention to the mechanical maintenance of your car, you want to also pay attention to the interior and exterior maintenance of your car, and that is the area we specialize in, the interior and exterior maintenance of cars, which we call detailing.
Wow, this is certainly not just a car wash facility.
Exactly.
You were talking about getting knowledge. You seem to have a lot of detailed technical knowledge into cars. Can you please tell us your educational background?
Yes, my educational background, I had 2 years of secondary education. Okay. And then I truncated it to opt for a technical education because I realized my interest in cars was high and I really want to educate myself very well in the automobile engineering space. Okay. So I can upgrade myself with a lot of knowledge and information to be able to take up the career path I wanted to channel through automobile engineering. So I truncated my secondary education at Form 2 and I went to the technical school.
Oh, you actually stopped?
Yes, I actually stopped with the consent of my parents. Actually, initially, they did not agree. My dad especially wouldn't want me to take that step. But then my mom intervened and made him realize that my passion for cars was way back when I was a child growing up. All right, wow. And so eventually my dad gave in.
So your mother rather understood?
Exactly. My mother rather understood.
You didn't have to convince her?
No, she rather intervened when I was having the banter with my dad.
Interesting.
Yes.
I see.
You know, okay. So I went through the technical school, and trust you me, at the end of
which
the
technical
tenure,
school, by the way?
Whole Technical. Okay. Which was later turned into Whole Polytechnic. It was during our tenure in the school when the school was turned to Whole Polytechnic.
Oh, okay.
All right. So that was in '87. Now, upon graduating from the technical school, I won a bronze medal from the City and Guilds of London Institute as being the best student among the best 25 students across all the technical schools in Ghana.
Oh, wow.
And I have a bronze medal to that effect, which is in my office. When we get there, I'll show it to you.
Wow, Sesil proves why you got the Sesil proves that was not a fluke.
Exactly.
Wow, okay.
And so I did not stop there. I proceeded to UST School of Mines, Takwa, where I pursued the advanced program in automobile engineering to level 2. Okay. So upon graduating, I had my national service and then took up some jobs at the interim, and then went further to pursue my education at GIMPA, where I had my BSc degree program in marketing.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So Where did Sesil start and how did they start?
Good. I will recommend you subscribe to this channel. This is a channel that seeks to provide you with enough information on entrepreneurship, technical vocational education and training, and ICT. These are sets of information when well harnessed and made judicious use of can help build on your human capital in the job market. It can as well get you well informed to set yourself up as an entrepreneur and build a big business out of this. This will help you walk yourself away from unemployment, and together we will be able to contribute to reduce the unemployment rate we have in our country.